All right, guys. Here to talk about Bam Adebayo's debut, his summer league debut, and Gordon Hayward update. All right, I'll just start with Bam. So he had 40 points, 10 rebounds, about 3 blocks, I think. It was okay. It was a good debut. Um, I guess that's kind of what I expect of him. When he's in on an NBA team, he's gonna be a role player kind of in the beginning of his career, unless he can um, upgrade his game. He does have some offensive potential though. His defense is there though. That's what we really drafted him for. But his offense, he has some offensive moves in the post. I wasn't surprised because Kentucky has the Kentucky doesn't just let their players go all out like Devin Booker when he was in Kentucky, and the Heat passed on him. Which I like Winslow, but you know we didn't see Devin Booker being this good because Kentucky restricts some of their players to a certain role. So I think that may happen with Bam Adebayo. I don't know. But it was a pretty good debut. Oak for White had like 24, 25 points. So it was okay. We lost to the Charlotte Hornets. Bronte Weber, a guy that I wanted the Heat to pursue, but they didn't get him. So he came back to bite us. But now it's too late to pursue him as a backup point guard, so that's history. But Bam Adebayo had a good debut. I expect him to be an energy guy off the bench, and pretty much that's basically all I expect him to be as of right now. He can develop into a good player, but as of now, he's a good energy guy and for the cheap price. So there you have it. Now, Gordon Hayward. He meets up with Boston right now, or probably later on today. I don't know what certain time, but we are the favorites to sign him so far. You saw the Whiteside, Isaiah Thomas, and Rudy Gobert. I don't know how you say his name. They had a little Twitter beef or whatever. It was kind of petty. It was funny, but I I don't give these Boston Celtics fans. They say they have a better winning culture than us. Because I was arguing with a guy on Instagram about you guys can't even go get out. You can't even go get Paul George for a few worthless picks. That probably won't even be because next year's draft is not that good. If they haven't noticed, so trade those worthless picks and go get Paul George. But you guys didn't do it. You didn't do it for Jimmy Butler. You didn't do it for Paul George. And now you think you're gonna get Gordon Hayward out of nowhere? You think the Heat are just a pushover or something? Come on, dude. And you guys talk about a winning culture. And then this Heat fan was like, this Celtics fan was like, look at the Boston City of all the championships we won. I'm like, dude, we're talking about the Boston Celtics only. I hate when these Boston fans bring up the Patriots with their tainted championships, and then you bring up the World Series, the Jets and all that. And it's like, dude, in the what's the hockey team? I forgot, but you know what I mean. Like they bring up all those championships and try to put them together. I'm like, dude, we're talking about the 21st century, and we're talking about the Boston Celtics. They've won one championship, and they haven't even won a championship in this decade. They won one in 2008 in the last decade. We've won two in this decade, and one in the last decade, and we only been here for Miami Heat's been here for like 21 or 22 years. We came in 88. We came into the league expansion in 88. And we already have 3 rings. I think that's more of a winning culture than what Boston's been doing recently. So I don't know what they mean by winning culture, because if we want to talk about winning culture, then the Miami Heat is a winning team along with the Spurs and the Lakers. Those are winning cultures. So they can miss me with the bullshit. But yeah, I just had a little argument about the dude. He was like, "Yeah, but Boston has way more rings together." Yeah, we're not talking about before my grandmother was born. Probably we're talking about now. We're talking about recently, the last 20 years. You guys won 1 ring while we won 3. So I think we have more of a winning culture than Boston, as of now, anyway. Considering we only been in the league for 22 years, so whatever. But you know, Gordon Hayward, with Boston now. I don't think Boston has enough to really. They have enough money to get him, but I think Eric Spoelstra yesterday talked to Gordon Hayward and was like, how we can put you in the center of our offense because we need a go-to guy. We really don't have a go-to guy. You can say Dion Waiters, but he could be inconsistent sometimes. I think Gordon Hayward's way more consistent and he plays better. He plays the ball two ways better. He plays defense and he's very good on offense. Dion can play defense, but not as good as Gordon Hayward. So, and Gordon Hayward's a better playmaker too. I think. I think we can. I think we could. I think we can afford to lose Dion Waiters. Dark Knight 1193. You think Dion Waiters should stay? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think we can afford to lose him. If we can get Gordon Hayward, he can replace Dion Waiters' points easily. I mean, come on, Gordon Hayward was an all-star, so TJ, I like TJ, but I do agree that his contract's going to get out of hand in the next 2 years, so we should do something with that contract soon. Unless they really like TJ. I like TJ. He can give you 25 to 30 points a night. He can go off for 30 points if he wants to. So he's a good bench piece. He should keep our bench very strong. I would like to keep him, but if the Heat trade him, I wouldn't be pissed off. I know why they traded him, but he's a very talented player. James Johnson, you don't have to worry about him. He's coming back regardless, so you don't even have to worry about James Johnson. He's locked in. He met up with Gordon Hayward and Hassan Whiteside and Espo and all those guys and Pat Riley. They all met up together yesterday. The only person you should be afraid of, Heat fans, if they're leaving, is Dion Waiters. But if we get Gordon Hayward, it wouldn't even be a loss. So don't worry about it. Dion Waiters, if he goes to another team, I expect him to fall flat on his face because he doesn't have that structure around him like Miami gave him. So we'll just have to see, But Bam Adebayo, 14 points, 10 rebounds. That was a pretty good summer league debut. Pretty good injury guy. Nice offensive moves. I think we may have something, but as of now, I'm not all that impressed. I want to see a little more. But he's okay. He's okay. We'll see what else he can do. Gordon Hayward, I know I promised to come back with this certain video that I'm making now yesterday, but I got caught up in other stuff. But after the Boston meeting, hopefully I can make another video about what I feel what's going to happen. But as of now, we haven't really heard anything about Gordon Hayward during the Boston meeting. So we'll just have to see. I think that's all. He Life for 305 out. I'll have another video pretty soon today to talk about it. I'll be a little more animated, but we'll see, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Let's get it.